White Pro, ladies and gentlemen. See, White Pro. Got a nice little emblem there. I don't know what they do or who they are, but there they are. Like Jackie Mason once said about me. Steve Malzberg, I don't know who he is, but he keeps showing up wherever he goes. It's time for the Newsmax Daily Closing Bell Report with Newsmax Finance Deputy Editor Rob Williams. But before we show you Rob's tie today, we get the closing numbers. So there they are. They're all red. As Led Zeppelin once said, got a whole lot of red. And there it is. It's the Dow down 106 points to close at 18,097. That's the lowest point since February 19th. The NASDAQ down 13 as it continues to shy away from the 5,000 mark reached 2 days ago. And the S&P, lowest level since February 19th, also that date, down 9 points at 2,099. So this is 2 days in a row, Rob.
Right.
And we started the day with the ADP numbers, which some consider to be a prelude and an indicator for what the jobs numbers will be on Friday.
Right, and those disappointed somewhat. Just they were off by a few thousand.
They were in the low 200,000s or so, or what?
Yeah, they said 213,000 new jobs were created. Wall Street was looking for about 4,000 more than that, so it's not a big
4,000 more, yeah. I would hardly think. I mean, I was going to say they didn't want it to be 280 because then that would be interest rate city.
Right. No, today things seem more interesting in the foreign exchange market with the euro and the dollar. The euro fell to an 11-year low versus the dollar. And tomorrow, what's expected to happen is that the European Central Bank will unleash its quantitative easing to cheapen the euro as much as possible.
And what is the market favoring that or not favoring that?
For us, it's not good because we saw companies today like Alcoa, which was the biggest decliner.
And they can't
on the
wait,
Dow.
by the way.
Pardon me?
They can't wait.
Oh, okay.
That's their Alcoa can't wait.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but yeah, so they took a dive today, right?
Well, right. They are the biggest decliner on the Dow. They were downgraded at Bank of America Merrill Lynch to a neutral rating. But one of the big concerns is the strong dollar makes their products more expensive
pressures their profits,
to Europeans, and so that does pressure American companies.
Also, you had Exxon Mobil falling slightly as energy, oil stocks continue to struggle around, right?
Well, right. They said they're going to cut back on what they're going to spend on oil, on drilling by about 13%. So. We're seeing energy companies still cope with the crash in oil since last summer.
All right, so we had the payrolls increasing, ADP payrolls, as you said, by about 212,000. The Federal Reserve, their beige book.
Right.
I know that our floor producer T has a black book, but what's the beige book?
Well,
I think that went right over his head. No reaction. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, it's named for its bland beige cover, the beige book. But it is the head of every Federal Reserve Bank. There's 12 of them throughout the country. They go around, they talk to business people, they talk to consumers, they talk to whoever.
I'm going to yawn. Hold it a second.
I know.
No. So what did it show? Did it show?
They collect anecdotes, and overall the tone was fairly positive. Yes, the economy's growing,
but modestly, right?
It's not stellar.
It's
been. I mean, the GDP is growing by about 2.5%, which is very weak historically. Usually, the U.S. economy grows by about 3.5%.
They could have come to me, and I could have told them that.
Well,
they don't have to go around to experts. And finally, Target, they're firing thousands of employees to save $2 billion, right?
Right. Yeah. And so, in that theme of weakness, when you have a big retailer like Target saying, you know what, we need to cut employees, they didn't specify how many, but it is expected to be in the thousands.
Although they say they're doing well online, so that's brick and mortar. That doesn't bode well for brick and mortar. All right, we're going to have Rob back, of course, tomorrow with more information. Thank you very much, Rob. And if you want to take control of your financial future, you go to Newsmax. Rob's staring at me like, what is this guy talking about today? Anyway, go to newsmax.com/finance, newsmax.com/finance, and there it is with, hey, who better than Barack Obama looking like he's saying, hey, give me 5 is next. Don't go away.